work with them and volunteer their time.
Okay. Also, man, with the credit thing, I actually started the credit thing. Actually, this year, I started wanting to teach people credit because I learned that, my family didn't know about credit. You feel me? And it was like, dang, hold on. My family don't know about credit. And this is something I haven't talked about in my home. We haven't talked about credit. We don't talk about financial literacy. That's also what I teach and help with the youth. So I really help with the youth with this because I don't care about the older people when it comes to credit because y'all already old enough and y'all don't want to listen to us. So I'm going to teach the youth about this thing called credit, man. So we're going to get it going. And
Mac Town in the building.
Oh, yeah. Add some more people, man. Add some more people.
Yeah, tell them to get the
word
out.
Some of y'all know me as Ray Ray. The rest of y'all, my name Horatio. Whoever new to this. And follow my man, Credit K. Follow Credit K. And follow me if you from him. So, yeah. Hey, follow both of us, man. We finna drop some gems on y'all. And I swear y'all gonna leave. Y'all gonna be feeling like, dang, I done went to church a second time today.
Let's
you
go.
always gotta learn something, man.
Let's
this is
go.
Church right here, man. We're gonna learn. Man, we're gonna teach y'all. We're gonna preach this stuff to y'all. So I'll go first because personal credit is before business credit.
Absolutely.
And that's what we need first. So whatever I'm missing, he gonna bounce back off me. So let's get it, y'all. So one thing I'm gonna say, before you even get a credit card or anything like that, please have a job. Please. Because some people gonna get these credit cards, they don't have no job, then you don't have no money in your bank account. Now you finna go in debt and you finna be like in way more stress than you ever was. So understand when you get a credit card or some type of credit, you need a job. Even when it comes to getting a car. You know what I'm saying? So please have a job. If it's not stable, still you making some money. You know what I'm saying? Use this card or whatever you're doing with your credit, you do it wisely. Use it wisely. Because one thing people can do is go in debt, and it's hard to get out of debt. And then you got to pay somebody like either me when I start, helping people fix their credit, or Credit K when it's time to fix your credit. So, and it costs, man. People paying, man, hey, how much it usually costs to fix your credit?
Man, it can start from anywhere from $600 all the way up to $2,000 these days. Or they'll try to put you on a monthly plan and drag you on out for a year. You're going to pay them $150 a month, and they're going to play with your credit. So, yeah, man, make sure y'all take that serious.
Man. So have a job, man. And first, we finna educate you a little bit. We ain't going to give you everything, but we're going to try to give you what we can on this live. We're not going to go over 2 hours. We're going to probably do an hour of a conversation. I'm going to get a little bit in. I'm going to let my man get it in, and we're going to look for y'all questions at the end. So, and then y'all can put what y'all want to know about credit, and we can answer as we go. So, I got like 10 things I need y'all to write down right quick. So, to start this off. So, number one, it's on my phone. I'm reading my notes that I take. Number one is billing cycle. So, this is important. Know your billing cycle. So, and then let me tell y'all got 3 dates you need to know. You need to know your due date, your reporting date. No, your due date, your reporting date, and your what's the other date was? Your statement date, and your statement date before your reporting date. So know those 3 things right there. So know about that. All right, did y'all get it? Somebody can write it down in the comments. Due date, statement date, reporting date. Your due date is going to be like 2-3 days before your statement date. And then after your statement date is your reporting date. So after that, we can write that down so y'all can take y'all notes. I don't want to lose y'all now. So the billing cycle for a credit or a loan account refers to the number of days between statements. The length of a billing cycle, hold on. Hey, go downstairs. This is on my room. So the billing cycle for a credit or a loan account refers to the number of days between statements. The length of the billing cycle can vary per credit or loan provider. So, you got 20 to 45 days. Now we're finna go on to number 2. Number 2 is your principal balance. So your principal balance it refers to the unpaid portion of a loan or credit account, excluding interest and other fees. All right? Did y'all get that? Principal balance. Billing cycle, principal balance. Y'all good? Y'all can put some comments in there. Tell me if y'all understand it. Do I need to break some more stuff down? Hold on.
Drop some hearts.
Drop some
Comments
hearts.
if you like what you're hearing so far.
It's basic knowledge, man. We in first grade right now. Really kindergarten. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm listening on my own life. and say that again. All right, number 1, billing cycle. So your billing cycle refers to the number of days between statements. It can go to 20 to 45 days. Number 2 is your principal balance. Let me know when you get there. It's the unpaid portion of your loan or on your credit card. Number 3 is your interest rate. I hope some of y'all know what interest rate is.
Yeah, we love those 0% interest cards.
Yes, please. Interest rate is a percentage of the principal balance charged by a loan. So they charge you for, lending to you. All right, APR. Can somebody come in what an APR is? Because I remember I was talking to some kids and I was like, well, they're not kids, they're in high school. I'm like, did y'all ever learn what an APR is? And they like, what is that? So can anybody put what an APR is? Yo, nobody know what the APR is? Yo, I'm trying to talk to the audience, man, because I don't want to lose y'all.
Say you gonna cash out somebody $25. They say, I bet you get an answer.
Look, they waiting on that cash out thing, man. They waiting on that. APR, annual percentage rate, man. APR is your annual percentage rate. Nah, I'm slow. So APR is your annual percentage rate. When we talking about annual my dang keeps falling. My dang iPad. All right, payoff account. All right, I'm just gonna give y'all that right there because I don't want to lose y'all. So I'll talk about credit cards because that's what I'm interested in, is having a credit card. So I have 2 credit cards. I'm going to pull them out and show y'all. These are my starter cards. I'm going to show y'all. And Credit K he got banked. So I ain't here with him right now, man. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna pull mine out. We'll be here for a while.
Hey, Credit K got banked, man. So these 2 cards right here. These 2 is the best starter cards that y'all can get. I'm going to tell y'all, these are the 2 best ones. And it's not about, when it comes to credit, it's not about your credit score. And this is what I had to tell some people because everybody looking at their credit score. That is not the problem. The problem is not your credit score. It's your credit report card. When you look at your report card, it's not about that score. It's about what you've done. So on that credit report card that you will get, that statement, when it comes through, it'll show how much money you spent, how much money you owe, and how much money that you paid them. It's going to be extra stuff. And then also on your credit report, when you pull it from annualcreditreport.com, can somebody put that down there? Annualcreditreport.com. I need y'all to go pull y'all credit report and see what's on there. So annualcreditreport.com is free. You get to pull your credit report for free. So go do that so you can know what's on your credit report. Because when you get it, it's going to show your debt. It's going to show your the accounts that's on there. It's going to show your open accounts, your closed accounts, your charge-offs, and it's going to show all your debt. So when it comes to medical debt, it's going to be on there. Student loans going to be on there, and all type of things. Your car going to be on there if you got a car in your name, or if you co-sign. Now I say that don't co-sign on nobody's car. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your uncle, your sister, your partner in crime. Don't co-sign your name, man.
Never
If you're
ever
not
co-sign.
driving that mug, don't co-sign your name. I swear. Man, you can love this person to death, man. I don't care if it's your fiance. Don't co-sign your name, man, because what'll happen is, if anything happens between you and that person, or if that person fall off on their payments, it'll mess you up in the long run. You'll have to file bankruptcies and go through all this stuff, and then you mad at them because you got to go through this and they ain't even paying you back. And if you got a co-sign, you know they credit whack. They credit whack if you got a co-sign for this person. For real. So, also, with that being said, you have all that on there. And when I tell y'all, I had like 10 collections on my credit report. I was at 587. And I can pull up my credit score right now. Y'all, I've worked like hell on my credit. Let me pull it up right now. And if you want to say something while I'm pulling it up, you can.
No problem, man. Yeah, we all got hit, man. I'm surprised yours is up at where it is right now. At your age, man, it took me almost 8 years from tearing it up to build it back up.
Right.
So respectable number, man. We got a question out here. Does medical bills on the credit affect it badly? Like, would that affect you for getting the house?
Not really, but yeah, it only depends on how old it is too.
Once the bill gets 7 years, if it's not a collection, it falls off.
Yeah, the
problem is they're gonna put it in medical collections.
Mm-hmm.
But good thing is medical collections are one of the easier things to get off.
Yes, it is. It's hard. I mean, it's easy. It's hard to get the other stuff off.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk about
loans and stuff harder. But yeah, like car repos, collections are pretty easy to get removed.
Especially when you're talking about
but like, if it's over like $5,000, then you definitely want to try to. That's definitely gonna hurt you.
Like if you get evicted, so this is it right here, y'all. 675. So that's off Experian. I went from 580 to 675. Now it goes up and down. That's a score, like I said. But mind you, what was on my credit report? It was all type of debt. I'm talking about my student loans was hidden because I took off from school. So once I remove those from my credit, where they go up. Yes, your credit can go up once you remove those. Sometimes if you don't do a pay to delete, that also can mess you up. So you want it to delete once you pay off those collections. So you want to send off a letter. It's a pay to delete letter. And when you send it off, you know what I'm saying, you pay it at the same time, they can delete it. So that'll be very good to do if I was you. So whatever's on there, and you need to pay to delete it if you want to pay it, or if you want to go to somebody and they can help get it off. But that's for the real serious stuff. I wouldn't go to nobody if it's something medical. I swear, cause you'll be paying hundreds of dollars, and they just get some easy work in on that medical, and you'll be like, "Man, hold up, I just paid you all that money just to get this."
Yeah, you can download
do that by yourself.
Yeah, you can download a letter, Google remove medical bill letter and, get a letter, get the whole instructions, get the address to all the bureaus and just send the letter in.
Yeah.
But don't do it electronically, though. Make sure you send that letter in.
Let's talk about utilization when you getting a credit card. utilization is important because a lot of people want to do 30% utilization, and utilization is what's reported. Your utilization is you want 10% utilization when you're using a credit card. Don't go over 10%. You want your credit score to go up, and you want good standings on your credit report. So use 10% of your credit card debt. So if you got 1,000, use $100. That don't mean just use the $100 of the 1,000, but by that due date, you need to pay it down to $100. Well, pay it down to zero. That's what I want you to do. But at least let $100 be on there after your due date. So that's what I would want y'all to do for your credit. So, man, I'm going to let him get into it because I don't want to do too much talking. I'll start back talking later. I'll let my man Credit K get to it, man. He's a bigger expert right now.
Oh, yeah. Most now, everything you said is definitely factual. Credit utilization is part of getting approved for credit cards and getting, higher, boosting up your credit score. To lower your utilization, and the more available credit you have will get you, to that 700 ranking. And you too, Ray, like where you at right now, that 675. You just need to probably knock down some amounts of the credit cards. You'll shoot up in the 700s. Knock down some accounts. But anybody who's watching right now, I want to give some free game, give some gems, give some value for anybody who's watching it, anybody who's employed right now, and anybody who has an Apple product, an iPhone or an iPad. You got one of those two right now. I can show you how to get at least up to $1,000 line of credit, no credit check. No credit checks. I'm gonna put an app in the chat. It's called Grain.
Oh yeah, I heard about Grain.
Yeah, this Grain app. What they do, they use a new term which is called fintech, financial technology. Financial technology doesn't look at your credit score as much to get approved for a loan. They look at the amount of money coming into your bank account and how much you're spending a month, to get your approval. So as long as you got a checking account, you got a job, and you putting at least $500 a month in that checking account, I can get anybody at least $1,000 or more line of credit, which will report to your credit and which will help out or build your credit, your personal credit report. So also, download that Grain app.
If you got no credit, I would go to Self as well.
Yep, Self is one as well. But the thing about Self is you got to put money in. Okay, you got to have a little money to put the money in. With Grain, you ain't got to have you got to use none of your money. Mm-hmm. So with Grain, you ain't got to use none of your money, but with Self, you know what I mean? You can put $200, $250.
But that'll teach you though.
And do that as well. So Self and Grain are two that if you don't have no credit or you keep getting denied for credit cards or keep getting denied for loan car loans, go ahead and get those two. Those two pretty much approve almost everybody. I mean, you really got to be out here messing up to not get approved for Self. Like, I've never seen anybody get denied. So do those two, self.com. It might be Self Loans or Self Financial, something like that. But just Google Self Loans and Grain app. You can do those two. Anybody who's watching that right now, go ahead and get those trade line reporting. So the more trade lines you have reporting, the more it helps out your credit score. You want to have a good mix of revolving credit, which is credit card, and installment, which is like a car loan or a student loan or something like that.
You want to
have a good mix, at least 5. What you say, right?
Cut you off. You need a long-term installment and a short-term installment.
Yes, sir.
2 revolving credit cards, a long-term installment. Can someone put that in this chat? A long-term installment, a short-term installment, 2 revolving credit cards.
That's the formula.
Somebody put that in there. A short-term installment, I got Navy Federal. I go to Navy Federal. Let me get that pledge loan. Let me get that pledge loan. I'm going to put $250 on there, just test it out. I'm going to pay it down. It'll shoot your credit score up so fast, so it'll be good. Somebody put that in there,
75-point increases, man.
2 revolving credit. A revolving credit is your credit card. A credit card. Your personal loan is your short-term loan. Your short-term installment, my fault. So put that in there as well. Your short-term installment is a personal loan, a small loan, not over 36 months. A long-term installment is your mortgage, your car note, student loan, and probably a couch.
Oh yeah. The bedroom set from rental center,
something like that. So somebody put that in the chat, please. I need y'all participating.
Yes,
we don't want to waste our breath, man.
Do not be scared of getting credit. Do not be scared of using your credit. You got to use it.
That's why we're here teaching
to boost it up.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're here teaching
responsibly.
Yes.
All right,
don't want y'all to mess up. I'm gonna let Credit K go on the business side. We'll go back to personal.
All right, so now that you got some idea of how to build up your personal credit, you want to have your personal credit at least a 680 before you start even looking at business credit. The reason is the way to get the maximum amount of money and the maximum amount of funding out of your business is to have an A1 personal credit, because they're going to ask you the personal guarantee, which means use your social security card or use your social security number to back the loan. So in case your business folds, in case something happens with your business, they're going to come after your personal credit to get that money. So you want to have a strong personal credit score to maximize the amount of money you can. But there are other things you can do with strictly off the business alone. I have 2 vehicles now that I purchased solely through my business credit. All they needed was to see I had 9 trade lines reporting. So by getting like a business credit card or getting a line of credit with Home Depot through your business, Lowe's through your business, an Amazon line of credit, all those vendors or trade lines report to your business credit and helps you build and helps you get cars or equipment in your business name that you can use to make more money. Now, starting off with business credit, you got to have everything set up properly. You can't just jump in and start applying for credit cards, start applying for Amazon line of credit if your business is not set up properly. So you want to make sure you have an EIN number and a Dun & Bradstreet number. Those 2 numbers act as your social security number for your business. So I want to put that in the chat. EIN number and Dun & Bradstreet. Both of those numbers you can get free.
EIN
websites. You can get those 2 numbers free, Dun & Bradstreet and EIN number for free. You not pay anybody for those 2 numbers.
Yes. Please don't pay nobody to go get your Dun & Bradstreet number or your EIN number. Look, go on YouTube if you need some more. Credit K got a YouTube, man.
Yeah, I got a YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow my Instagram.
Instagram for this business credit.
Go to my YouTube. I got a whole series of what to do from start to finish, from getting you started your business with the state, getting you all your license and everything, and then start building your vendor credit from A to Z. So I got all that. Oh, and I have a course if you want to, have a one-on-one mentorship, hit me up. I have a course that I do as well, but I teach you everything to properly structure your business from start to finish. So once you file with the state, then you get your EIN and Dun & Bradstreet, then you're ready to start building with the Net 30, or you can start building with business credit cards. Like I said, if you got an A1 personal credit score, skip the Net 30 route, go straight to getting credit cards, personal guaranteeing credit cards. You can start getting a Chase credit card at a 700 credit score. They're going to give you $20,000 to start with and 24 months, 0 APR.
Oh.
Remember we talked about that APR earlier, right?
Yeah, annual percentage rate. Please.
Annual percentage rate. You had a 0 annual percentage rate.
Hey, look, when y'all get a credit card, make sure it say 0% annual percentage rate. Don't let these people fool you and give you the most messed up annual percentage rate. You be paying this in the beginning of the year. You be like, why am I paying this much?
Yeah.
But you're not at that level yet. We at the start. We growing right now. So make sure you get that 0 one. You're not traveling. Don't get that type of card unless you're traveling. If you traveling the world and you got some good credit, man, it's keep sliding. I might have to hold. But if you got good credit, man, and great credit, you've been good with it, go get that card. Go get that American Express travel card, please. Because I want you to travel this world. but make sure you got that money coming in them racks because you about to be paying it back. I'm telling you.
But what I teach how to get those credit cards and start earning cash, start making money. You can either liquidate the cards. I use a technique through Cash App, take the money off the cards, start buying businesses, start buying products to sell online, buying T-shirts. If you're in the beauty, hair and makeup for the ladies, buy some makeup, buy some hair, sell it. But selling something, having some type of side income, some type of cash flow is what's going to take you to the next level and, continuously help your credit and take you to the next level and build business credit. You can't do it, trying to depend on tax money or depend on student loan money, a little nickel and dime here and there, a little hustler money. You need a consistent stream of cash, either from a job or some type of, business or side hustle to, be able to take care of that credit, man.
So I can start talking about that with the starter cards. So, I'm hot, man, but
that Discover probably the top one on my list.
Yeah, I got Discovered. I got the Discovery student. It's not easy to get Discovered. So let me go over this right here real quick before we start. Subprime credit cards for people who have bad credit. So if you have multiple derogatory accounts or collections and charge-offs or repos or bankruptcies, I hope y'all know what all that is. I know you were probably here once you start having it. If you're gonna make them, don't make those mistakes. I don't want y'all to. So, that's a subprime credit. You got subprime credit cards. You have starter credit cards. So that's for people who don't have credit or credit score, no bad credit or good credit history, no history at all. You can get those type of cards. So that's the starter cards. So have 2 or less trade lines now. All right. So the trade lines, you need 2 or less. But if you starting out, I want you to have 1 credit card. And I want you to get a secured credit card so you can learn how to use a credit card. Because I don't want you to come back, man. You told her to go get that Capital One, and they gave me $1,500. And I used, hold on, I'm going to tell you, man. I got you. But, so you get that $1,500, man. Ray and Credit K was on there talking. They like, get their credit card. I got $1,500 credit line, and I went splurged it.
Ran it up.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying that on my due date, and it just reporting my credit score just dropped. Now let me tell y'all, when y'all do apply for a credit card, you're gonna get that. It's gonna drop. I forgot what's that word for it.
Entry.
The entry is hard.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be dropped.
It drop like 1 or 2 points. It's not gonna be bad. Don't worry about no hard entry. But worry about it if they pulling it from the car lot now, because they gonna be pulling that thing by 100 times. Don't go to the car lot. It's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't go to a car lot and try to get a car. You're gonna get a new car. Go to the bank. Go to a
credit union. Go to a credit union.
Credit union, man. Figure out how to get that Navy Federal.
Delta or Georgia's Own. If you're in Georgia, go to Delta Credit Union or Georgia's Own.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to get in Navy, but Georgia's Own, you just got to be a resident of the state. They got the same rates as Navy, though. So
okay, put that one in the chat, man. Put that one in the chat. I never heard of it. So
you have Georgia's Own.
If y'all gonna get a car, go to the bank, man. And make sure you loyal to that bank before you just go out there. Please be loyal to them with your credit card and your
you definitely want to have an account.
Yeah, you want a relationship. That's what this is about.
Now, you ain't got to have an account in back 30 days. You can, 30 days, but Georgia's Own.
Georgia's Own. All right, let's get back to what I was talking about. I get off track a little bit, but I ain't gonna preach too much.
Hey, Rev. Okay, Rev, right?
So then you got the level 3. Your level 3 is your everyday moderate credit cards. Those cards got limits that start at $1,500 max, and $1,500 and max out at $5,000. So those are the ones like Navy Federal credit cards, which some of y'all might not can get that one. So you can get the Chase Sapphire. Chase got different cards. I don't have Chase, so I don't know their cards. But I have Capital One. They got the Capital One Platinum. I don't know if they go up to $5,000 right now. but they start off at 1,000 or 500 really. So then and you got Discover. So I don't, any cards that start off at 1,000 and go up to 5,000?
What's the Credit One? It's like Capital One, but it's Credit One. It's a subprime. Those Credit Ones. What's that other one? I always tell people kind of stay away from it. But like I said, if those the lower tier cards. It's another one called
yes, Capital One is a good one.
What is it called? I can't even think of it right now. I got it in my wallet. Pedal. It's called Pedal.
I never heard of
Pedal. Never heard of Pedal? Yes, Pedal.
Nope. Put that foreign
They work for the lower credit score. So you can have even from 580 to a 620. They'll approve you. Pedal.
Capital One is good. You see, I got the Capital One.
Yeah, Capital One. They work with a lot of subprime.
Yes.
But they increase sensitive, so you can't have a lot of increase on that.
Yeah. Now, Capital One is easier than Discover. So DM me after this, whoever got a question about starter cards, and I'm gonna send y'all some starter cards, and I'm gonna send y'all some links but before you even DM me with trying to get a starter card,
well, tell them about getting pre-approved first.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. That's what I'm gonna get into. But before you DM me about that, I need you to pull your credit report and tell me what's on there, because I don't want you to go. You can go get pre-approved and still get denied. So you're gonna go through the pre-approval, and then you know what I'm saying. Then we're gonna go through the approval process. I went.
Wait, I'm not a fan of Apple Card hack.
I'm not a fan of Apple Card.
The reason I say that because it's a hack to get it without a credit check. But we might have to say that for the next. For the next live.
I feel like if you want an Apple Card, you need to be shopping at Apple every day. I'm not gonna lie. The only things I got.
Nah, man, I just say get it just to have the trade line, and then use it during Christmas time.
Yeah, the Apple Card.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to have that trade line.
Yeah, just to have that trade line.
Everyday card.
The interest rate way too high. Yeah.
But you don't want no APR on these cards. How can I pull my credit report? We put it in there earlier, man. Annualcreditreport.com. Somebody please put that in chat again, please. I'm just fine. But annualcreditreport.com is where you can pull your credit report. If y'all feel like y'all need to pull your credit report because you don't know what's on there, mama probably put the cable in your name when you were little.
And if you want to, now, Annual Credit Report gives you a free one every year.
Yeah.
The one free, but also you can always, Experian.com gives you your Experian report for free. And then Credit Karma gives you, even though it's Vantage scores, they give you the actual, deep information. Credit Karma gives you the information for TransUnion and Equifax. So you can get all three for free by using 2 apps. But go ahead and get the official FICO.
Hey, we didn't even explain that. Y'all it's 3 credit bureaus. You got Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Please put that in the chat if you're listening. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. He will give y'all the business 3, and
Yeah. They pretty much the same one for business. You got Experian business, Equifax business, but you got the Dun & Bradstreet is the third one versus there's no business TransUnion. So, but yeah, they're pretty much the same deal.
And then I'm gonna tell y'all the difference between Experian and Credit Karma. Credit Karma is a Vantage score.
Mm-hmm.
Experian is your FICO score. And when you go to get a home loan or car loan or any loan from the bank or anything like that in that nature, or when you're going to apply for your credit cards, they are pulling from your FICO score. They are looking at your FICO score and your credit report. That's what they're looking at when you're going to fill out these applications to apply for anything with credit. They're looking at your FICO score. Now, Vantage score can sometimes match up, but it is not always accurate with the FICO score. Your FICO score is what you want to be looking at, and that's on Experian.com or the Experian app. Experian.com or the Experian app. And FICO is the Fair Isaac Company, I believe.
Yeah, Fair Isaac
Fair
Report.
Isaac
Yeah,
Company.
something like that.
Y'all can look them up, and I can give y'all some more information on them people. You know, some people don't know who Fair Isaac is. And you're like, what is a FICO score? You know what I'm saying? So your FICO score is what they pulling, and it's the real deal. Where it's the best FICO score to get approved of. It's not about the FICO score all the time. Now, it depends on what cards, because some...
Yeah, you can have a 700 credit score and get denied.
Yeah, it depends on what we said earlier. Your credit report, your report card. So, what I'm on, level 3? No, I'm on level 4. Level 4 specializes in flights for travelers, give you free hotel rooms, free flights, free flight miles, and all that. So starting limit is $5,000. That's your American Express Platinum card. But we're not there yet. I don't know if any of y'all there at the American Express Platinum yet, but we're not there right now. So we trying to get there. That's what we trying to get. For real. Yeah. Oh, my boy got it. Credit K, man. His name.
No cap.
Then they got invitation cards only. That's the black card. I don't know if we there yet. You there? Are you at?
No, I ain't got no black card.
Hey, he invite only, man.
Nah, if I had that black card, but hey, I wouldn't be online with you, boy. No cap.
He said I wouldn't be online.
I wouldn't be online. I'll be somewhere, man. Look.
Black card, boy. But yeah. So
I got an EBT card too, man. We still coming from the bottom, come up.
So we can I can answer some questions. You want to get them some more knowledge on business?
I think they take get more value from the personal side.
Oh, you can get some more on the personal side because you have a longer history. You have a longer history on that personal side, so you get some more education on that.
Coming from,
trying to just educate.
I already know how it is. Like Ray said, I had a good credit score coming out of college. My mom was fortunate enough to put me on one of her credit cards, and I had like a 650 coming out of college, and then I just got a bunch of credit cards and ran it up and tore up the credit score.
Before you get deep in that, explain what you mean by she put you on there. What was you up?
So that's what we call an authorized user. So this is something that can help all you guys out right now. If you've got a family member, I know we said don't co-sign, but what they can do is make you an authorized user. So what they do is give you all the good credit history off that credit card, and it goes on your credit report. So say your mom or dad or grandma, somebody had a credit card for 12 years, and it got like $20,000 limit on it.